Hi everyone, Extra Flaming here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, I'm going to be doing a review of the ICC Men's T20 World Cup final, which was Pakistan versus England on Sunday night. Yes, Sunday night at the MCG. The weather did end up holding up for this one. So let's go ahead and hop right into things. Alright, so in the end, England won by 5 wickets. In the end, Pakistan set 8 for 137 after their 20 overs, and England got 5 for 138 after 19 overs. So let's go ahead and run down how it went. So for Pakistan's batting, Mohammad Rizwan started alright, 15 off 14, took a little while to get his groove on, and Babar Azam, he played quite nicely, playing his part in the team with 32 off of 28, including 2 fours. Mohammad Harris, who is a young, exciting Pakistan talent, was out for 8. Couldn't quite show what he had in store. Shan Masood, though, another one of his great batting innings when we looked a couple of days ago at the preview to this final. He was one that popped up there quite a lot for decent performances, and he had another one in this final. And then Shadab Khan, just a quick 20 or 14 just to finish things off there for Pakistan. And then Mohammad Nawaz, Mohammad Wasim, Shaheen Afridi and Haris Rauf made a few late runs as well to just get that total up a little bit higher, because it did look like they were going to struggle, and they did struggle indeed. But 137 wasn't going to be the best score, but it was going to be defendable with their attack. Definitely a defendable score with their attack they had. Now onto the England bowling. Ben Stokes is a bit of a wild card for England, 1 for 32 off of 4, which isn't a bad performance by Ben Stokes, who's an all-round brilliant player, although he was off to a shaky start. And then Chris Wokes, number 26 off 3, not his best. Sam Curran, he's done it so many times throughout the competition. This is another brilliant bowling innings by him, 3 for 12 off 4. He could very well be the player of the tournament in this ICC Men's T20 World Cup. He's been so good, and if England need wickets at a reliable time, they can bring him on, and he knows what to do. Another one that fired, Adil Rashid in this final, was fantastic as well. Sam Curran's economy was 3, Adil Rashid's economy was 5.5. Their economies were very tidy. He picked up 2 wickets for 22 off of his 4, Adil Rashid, with a maiden in there as well. So he did really keep Pakistan to the ground. Chris Jordan picks up 2 wickets for 27 as well, and Liam Livingstone, just a part-time bowler, gets pumped for 16 off the over, which in the end does turn out to be a really important over for Pakistan. Otherwise, they could have been gone a lot earlier in this game. Now, England, they needed 138 for victory, and Jos Buttler started off really well. He is the captain of this England side, the wicketkeeper, and he played really well, and he's played really well throughout the whole tournament as well. Had some really big knocks, especially one the other night against India with his opening partner, Alex Hales. Alex Hales this time didn't fire with 1 off of 2, but Jos Buttler most certainly did with 26 off 17 to get his team on the right foot to start off with. Phil Salt, 10 off 9, not his best innings. But then Ben Stokes comes out, and just like he's got so much ability to do, he's a game winner, Ben Stokes. He's an England wild card. He could bat anywhere in the order from really well. He could bat in at 3 or 4, or he could be sliding down to that 6 and 7 range, Ben Stokes. So he's a very versatile player, can be used for bat and ball, and he's one of probably the best all-rounders in the world, perhaps. And yeah, he showed his class at a big time. He hasn't had some of the best batting performances this ICC Men's T20 World Cup, but this game, he really showed that he is a big deal around this England Cricket Club. 52 off of 49. Now, it wasn't a highly strike rate innings or anything, but it was a really important innings that steadied the ship for England and kept them going, despite losing Harry Brook for 20 off 23, and then Moeen Ali went for 19 off 13. Liam Livingstone just made 1 run in the end, which was enough to see his team home. But yeah, that was all off the back of some successful foundation built by Buttler, Stokes and Brook, which really did end up putting their foot forward in this one and having a clear way ahead. They were quite far ahead at times, and Pakistan did manage to steady the ship through those middle overs, luckily enough for them. But in the end, they just couldn't steady it enough, and 137 was going to be a very tough defendable total. Shaheen Afridi, 1 for 13 off 2.1, was good with the ball. Who else have we got? Naseem Shah, none for 30 off 4, not his best. Haris Rauf, 2 for 23 off of 4. He is another really good Pakistan bowler. Been really good in the big bash as well. Shadab Khan, 1 for 20 off 4. Was another good one. Muhammad Wasim got absolutely pumped, 1 for 38 off of 4. And then Afrikdar Ahmed, economy of 15.6, none for 13 after 0.5 over. So he did get quite pumped, did Ahmed. But there we go. That is the result of the final. England won by 5 wickets, with the player of the match being Sam Curran, deservedly. Ben Stokes could have been in the conversation as well for his batting, but again, though, his bowling was a bit out of whack. Sam Curran was really good, 3 for 12 off 4, with an economy rate of 3. That probably is definitely deserving of man of the match. So, unbelievable scenes as England win the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Now, I just want to quickly touch on what's next for England. Now, I'm not quite sure what Pakistan have got scheduled ahead after this tournament, but England, they are going straight back into cricket work. They are going to be playing Australia in a 3-game ODI series here in Australia. First game at Adelaide Oval, second game at the SCG, I believe, followed by the third game at Melbourne at the MCG. So yes, I did get that one correct. First ODI Adelaide Oval, second ODI SCG, third ODI MCG. So that is the ICC Men's T20 World Cup all done and dusted for this year. England are the tournament winners, the premiers. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you guys next another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Bye everyone. Extra Flaming out.